take it easy, yes.
Dear brother, if you don't listen to our show,
do you want to buy a
you
snack?
might have a bonus.
Bro, I'll buy a snack if I can
him.
fill up my fucking tank. My fucking car has a 15-gallon tank. I thought that wasn't that big until I had to fill that bitch up from the E.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about my wife has. I think she's a 17 or 18 gallon tank. I have a 12-ish.
You drive a manual.
Automatics are just as efficient as manuals at this day and age.
A manual, what, 4-banger?
Well, yeah, of course. It's a commuter vehicle.
Yeah.
I'm commuting a lot, so you need something that's efficient, cheap, and relatively rugged and reliable to drive every day.
I can see your point. I drive a V8. I feel like I should have at least a 20-gallon tank in that, with as much gas as that bitch sucks up.
Yeah.
Rub my engine once, and that bitch is like,
Yeah, you'll have that.
yeah.
Hey, remember, back in the day, there's no replacement for displacement. Granted, I'm naturally aspirated as well, but, it's cool. You can turbocharge shit, make it really efficient. So, like, every vehicle's coming, like, turbo or hybrid, and because we're going to go clean energy. Hybrid vehicles, those aren't damaging to the environment. Electric vehicles, those are the best thing ever made. They don't have to worry about disposal or recycling of those lithium iron or ion batteries.
Every fucking person's car I've been in that has a turbo drives fucking recklessly because, quote, I want to hear the turbo whistle. Granted, yes, it is a beautiful sound.
Yeah, but if you put that in, like, every car in the Volkswagen lineup, not Stellantis, not Fiat, but now Stellantis lineup, just like, say, Volkswagen. So you have a station wagon, they have an SUV, they, of course, have their cars of varying sizes, sedan, 2-door, 4-door, and if it's in every single car, you get every single type of demographic that purchase it. You get an old lady that just wants it because she's always had Volkswagens. Had the old reliable 5-cylinder diesel back in 1973.
So, speaking of Volkswagen diesels.
Yeah, TDIs.
I've been thinking.
Turbo diesel.
What if someone were to get like, something like a Volkswagen Jetta, for say, right?
Okay.
And does a complete...
Do new diesel trucks have to have... Okay, I'm sorry.
And
Stop cutting me off, man.
You take the motor and everything out, and you put in a Cummins turbo diesel in the entire assembly. Do you think it would fit?
Into a Jetta?
Yeah.
You can make anything fit anywhere. It just depends on how much you're willing to fucking modify that car.
You just have to spin on it a little bit.
I mean, if you just... At the end of the day, if you like the shell of that car, you can always just take that thing and put it on a tube chassis that fits your powerhouse and your power plant, your transmission, and just drive it.
Now,
That's why, I know you don't watch Demolition Ranch, but he's got a dually Cummins CUDA.
my dick twitched when you said that.
Dude, it's fucking sick. It's a sweet truck.
It was almost like when I the first time I seen Ken Block's all-wheel drive Mustang.
Rest in peace.
Oh yeah, that's right, he died.
His daughter's taking over the family business. She's set on racing, which, yeah, I'm sure she's going to be. She's lost her father.
Is she?
She's fucking good,
How did you know what I was gonna say?
dude.
Is she like Ken Block good or?
Yeah, they do. I'd watch a lot of the Ken Block shit on. I need to stop swearing so I can make this a hard-rated PG-13 so that all ages can watch this podcast. I got it. I'll get one of those little zappy wrist things, and you just fucking hit me. Oh, damn it.
So are we starting now, or you just want to get me one of the collars like the old man has?
No. No, that's like, this is how you know that a dog is dramatic. Okay, so when you put an electric collar on your animal, or you have been for a while, there's certain breeds that take certain types of tolerances. You can generally be staying at like the mid-range on a lot of those collars, which, put it up to yourself. Yeah, you felt it. That just means pay attention. That's all you're doing. You're doing the same thing when you want to quit smoking. You quit swearing. You got the little zapper thing. You're like, oh, I made a bad move. Damn it.
What about when you fall asleep in the back of the old man's truck on the way to Omega and he decides to zap your leg while you're sleeping?
Well, I'm sure he tried to wake you up, or figured when the truck stopped moving and he got out, that means get the fuck out.
Truck hadn't stopped moving.
We're here. Oh, well, then, was it just the two of you in the vehicle?
I don't think so.
Were you riding shotgun?
No, I was in the back.
All right, yeah, that was just a fun prank.
Fell asleep with the shoes on.
If you're riding passenger, you never fall asleep on the pilot. If you're riding co-pilot, that's just like this thing you just don't do.
That's like the unwritten rule.
If you're tired, they're tired. You guys gotta stay up. Gotta make sure we stay up.
Yep. I learned that one from the old man. He also, coincidentally, most of the time when we went to Omega, would make me sit in the back because he knew probably about 5-10 minutes into the trip I was passing out.
Yeah, I know. It's hard for me to pass out in the vehicle. If I drink too much, it's easy. But usually then I wake up in handcuffs, so let's not do that.
Yeah, so I slept on a park bench in Portland, Oregon for about a year.
Okay.
I can sleep anywhere.
Weird flex, bro.
I slept in Saginaw County Saginaw County Jail. Sorry, Saginaw County Jail. On the metal frame with like mat probably about that thick. Slept on that, no problem. Slept on a concrete floor in jail multiple times.
Dude, I don't like those slabs. They suck.
They don't. You know, when you can transport your mind anywhere to where you're happy.
Oh, I get it. You like doing cross-legged shit like Buddha and just going hum.
No, I learned I could do that.
And this is like just go and then you fade out and then you're in like fucking Andromeda Galaxy.
No, so I have done like on multiple occasions when I have a hard time sleeping, I'll like lay down on my back, lay my arms on my side, close my eyes, and I just picture. For instance, my go-to recently has been the beaches in Alaska. Like, I would, on more than one occasion, I would be sitting on the beach or laying on my nude section of the beach that I had created, reading or writing. They told me I had to put walls up. So I took some plywood that I'd found and some driftwood and just kind of made a makeshift little nude tanning section. And I would read, I would write, I would smoke a bunch of weed there, occasionally eat mushrooms, you know. And I remember I would just lay there sometimes, just laying there naked, soaking in the sun rays. And next thing you know, I'd wake up 2.5, 3, maybe even 4 hours later, a little shivering a little bit because it got a little chilly. But like, now I just kind of go back to that in my mind when I have a hard time sleeping, and I just go night-night. I just go sleepy. It's a wonderful thing. You can transport your mind anywhere. Anything's possible.
I like lucid dreaming.
that can be trippy at times.
No, fuck that. No, I'm in a dream.
Well, yeah, you're in a dream, but that's when your subconscious gets wild. And, I don't know if you're like me or not, but my subconscious is kind of fucking weird. Even to my standards, man.
Yeah, but there's some scenarios where when you're dreaming. My one thing, really the only time I control that much lucid dreaming would be like if I'm having a nightmare or something where I'm overly stressed out, and I'll have to just take control of the damn nightmare and get myself out of it. It's just like, dude, this is so stupid. Or I'll just flip it around. Like, had a dream that I was getting eaten by zombies and shit. And then I realized it was a dream. So I spawned myself an M60. Annihilated them bitches. Turned God mode on. Treat this shit like a video game.
Is that your worst nightmare you've ever had?
No.
What's your worst nightmare?
My worst nightmare?
Yeah.
Losing my family.
Losing your family?
Yeah, those 3 up there.
Ah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't need to be asleep for it. That's just a huge fear.
So, my worst nightmare I've ever had. You ready?
But I don't ever want to have that nightmare because I would wake up in a heart attack.
Which is understandable. That's completely understandable. My worst nightmare? Alright, you ready?
Ate your foot.
No. I got raped by a gaggle of clowns.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Was it in a Toyota Prius or it's thanks for the fuck shack?
No, it was not. I was walking down the street. There was a river off to my right. And to this day, I'm terrified to walk along rivers at night.
Yeah.
I've also had a nightmare involving midgets. Quite a few of those.
That just seems like you could twist it in a fun way, though.
A midget or a clown? I mean, I fucked
Probably
a girl.
both. It's you could just click your heels and make the clowns like Harley Quinn. And you're fucking them. That would be pretty pleasurable.
That would be terrifying.
Why? She's fucking hot. That's like the top of the crazy spectrum and like the top of the hot spectrum. That's the 10-10 in the graph.
Okay.
So we have the graph from crazy.
Let's go.
Factor.
Let's divulge. Let's divulge in this, okay? Harley Quinn is a therapist as well, correct?
Perfect. She's going to be crazy.
Yeah, okay.
If you're a therapist, you are partially insane, 100%. You've listened to so many insane stories.
There is no partially insane with that woman. There is no partially insane with... I mean, when she starts when Suicide Squad, yeah, but that was because she had the fear of death. That will make you do amazing things or crazy things.
Okay.
Number 2. I am fully aware I need to be psychoanalyzed. Right?
You're doing it right now.
Well, yeah, I assume so. I mean, that's...
Being your therapist.
Yeah, oh, fuck. That's... You don't have enough fucking certifications for that shit. I've made therapists...
I watched like 2 TikTok videos. I'm practically an expert.
Alright. Number 2. Yes, she is very fucking hot. And I would probably premature ejaculate the second, like, she just, like, rips her tit. I'm like, oh! Just like that.
You wake up and be like, not again.
God damn it. I have to change my sheets again. This is the 3rd time this week, and it's a fucking Tuesday.
It's like those dreams you have where you're at a urinal. You realize this, I'm at a dream.
When you pee in a dream, you pee in real life. Everyone, just so you know. Words of wisdom. When you poop in your dream, you poop in real life. That translates to pee too. Also vomit. Use that information how you will.
That escalated quickly.
But so Also, I am not ready to be psychoanalyzed on that level. Like, I would think I was pretty fucking,
What if you? But okay, so if you had like ChatGPT 4.
Jesus Christ, back to ChatGPT.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, you already have everything listened to already. Okay. You have that. You have a computer in your pocket.
No, it's on the couch.
Oh, you don't think that thing can't hear you? I was talking to you on the couch. I threw my phone right there while I was picking up around here while I was talking to you.
Shut up, nerd.
Shut up, nerd.
You think you know things? You didn't go to college.
So this...
You don't know things about stuff. You didn't go to college.
YouTube University, clearly.
That's how I learned to rewire a house.
Yeah. I just have books behind me to try to make me look smart. That's all.
That shit went out the window. That's a fucking Gundam technical manual. Alright, one of the fucking books on the bookshelf. Mobile Suit Gundam technical manual.
Check this thing out.
The Wanderer's Havamel. Alright, is that the Art of War? I'll give you props on the Art of War.
No, this is the Wanderers have them all.
Yeah.
That's the,
I know what it is.
Oh, okay. I do have, the 5 Rings of Power, the Book of 5 Rings.
Alright. Fucking nerd.
Yeah,
what about
do you want the real Anthony Fauci?
Alright, what about the giant book that says War? Is that the Art of War?
No, this one is not the Art of War. This is 33 Strategies of War by, Robert Greene.
Okay.
And it's right next to one of his other books, which is the 48 Laws of Power.
That is a phenomenal book. Everyone read that.
Yeah, no, and read 33 Strategies for sure.
Yeah.
As well. But, dude, check this thing. I've had this thing forever. Clearly. It's like the coolest. Dude, you can't tell me that's not cool.
It's alright. It's alright.
Okay.
Where's your anarchist cookbook?
My what? My anarchist cookbook?
Yes. Everyone should have at least one cookbook in their household, and you just strike me as an anarchist cookbook individual.
I don't even know what you talking about. Anarchist?
Oh, you've never heard of the that is one of those books I believe is on the especially banned book list. It teaches you how to make all sorts of shit that you probably. It taught me.
Is this a banned book list of books that you can't buy in America?
It's a banned book list of it. They're banned in a lot of countries. But everyone, I want you to take this little note into consideration. A book is banned by the government because it has something in there that it doesn't want you to learn. Okay? Use that information how you will. But there's information, every single banned book you can think of, that the government does not want you to know. I'm not going to go into much detail in an anarchist cookbook, but if you find it, yeah, hold on to it. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
I can't believe... I thought you and the old man and Derek and all that would have fucking read the fuck out of that book.
Oh no, I have. I do. I have an article printed out about this.
Oh,
I have the top. Yeah, I have an article fully printed out about these ones. These ones in particular were also banned, and they brought controversy from.
Do you want a copy of the book?
No. Sure. I cannot confirm or deny. This is hyperbole. This is a social experiment.
This is strictly hypothetical.
Yeah.
Any federales watching, no habla inglés, and strictly hypothetical.
Hey, look, they have a book that's banned by.
Isn't The Catcher in the Rye in the banned book list?
How come? This is just the most popular banned book list. Which, actually, one's on there. There you go.
Have you read 1984?
I have heard about it
Okay.
so much, but I have not had the chance to read it. So I figured that one goal that I've set for myself is to try to read more in my life. So that is on my goals of things to read by this year.
So
because I have a few books that I've had purchased, like The Real Anthony Fauci, and then I just got the 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson.
Oh.
These two I would like to read as well, but I know this one for me is going to be difficult. And
so
Jordan Peterson is also
in the book 1984,
yes,
right?
Sir. Yes,
the
sir.
government's motto that they like. I don't want to say beat into everyone's skull because it wasn't necessarily beaten. It was just tortured into your skull and everything.
Through like screens and shit. And
Yeah.
just propaganda fed to you.
Yeah, pretty
around
much.
you, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It goes, war is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. That was the motto of the government in 1984. If you compare us to the past generations of, I'd say the past, that's 20 years before us, 30 years before us, they had a lot of those schools had literal home economics that they would teach. They would have building trades and shit like that to teach.
Awesome.
They didn't have that at my school. They had a building trades class, but they cut the funding for home ec. I didn't learn how to file my taxes until I was well into adulthood. I have that book.
That one.
I'm
I'm reading right now. And
Okay,
It's so
hold
much fun.
I snuck into a couple of his lectures in Portland, Oregon.
That's cool.
I'm not going to show the camera, but I'm going to assume everyone knows this book.
It's one of the best-selling astrophysics books.
Yeah, it's one of the best selling astrophysicist books, right? I've snuck in to see his fucking lectures. I've snuck in to see a lot of lectures in my time.
I'm sure they're just happy to have somebody else there listening.
I feel like they were, but if that was the case, they shouldn't have made ticket prices so expensive.
You like my bookmark? Yeah.
Oh my god, fucking nerd.
Dude, it's dope, you know it. Sorry, it's Digimon. I got metal grain on still. I believe this was my brother's, and I keep it in a case, keep it in a sleeve, keep it in a book so it stays straight.
Unlike the one holding the book. Heyo!
Yeah, it's pretty gay, isn't it? Self-burn, that's the worst.
It's funny, I'm talking shit when just earlier in this conversation, I was talking about making a little kid cry and saying I'd fuck his mommy and his daddy. When you think back on it, who's really the one that everyone can get it? Everyone can get some of Dicky Doo. That's one of those things that, it comes out of your mouth, and then right afterwards you're like, shouldn't have said that.
It reminds me of the meme. It's a meme. Facebook meme. It says, "What can you say in a video game that you can't say in real life?" And it clips over to that guy. I forget the fuck's playing.
Someone put me on the registry because I'm fucking these kids.
No, because I'd be raping these kids. It's like, yeah. I have definitely let the profanity go to somewhere of at par to that.
Now,
especially gaming when I was like hardcore gaming.
Now,
in school and shit.
You have to remember the gaming community is not like any other community out there.
We're the most. You got two sides to this coin. The elitist side of it. Oh God, that's my favorite.
I play.
So brutal.
I play a lot.
So hilariously brutal.
I play a lot of League of Legends, and that's one of the most toxic games in the fucking online, from what I've heard. I don't really see it. I mean, just the other day, I was playing against a Veigar, and I told him every fucking time he stuns me, I'm going to misgender him. I didn't get banned. Not that toxic.
Your move, TikTok.
Oh, wait. Guess what my handle is on League of Legends? Would you like to guess?
Dickard.